If you can remember, I said in a previous video that being a chef wasn't that stressful. It didn't have to be. Well, I think I was wrong. As I don't have much restaurant experience, I think that maybe most restaurants actually are stressful at times when a lot of food orders come in. Because I worked at a chilled out restaurant and then I worked at a restaurant that was fairly fast paced. Now I've realised that the chilled restaurant has gotten a bit busier lately. I can see that it can be stressful too. Leading me to believe that being a cook can be quite stressful. I guess it would all depend on the person. So looking at a job that isn't that stressful and a job that is really stressful, I guess a cook would be high up there. But then, realistically, it's all about the individual who's working in the job. If you think about it, if you're good at managing stress, if you don't let things bother you, then you're not going to get that stressed out. There's times in the restaurant where I'm like trying to keep the stress levels down at a time where I know people will be absolutely freaking out. I'm just calm and relaxed, keep telling myself, you can only do it as fast as you can, people are just going to have to wait. You cannot please everybody, you cannot be on the ball all the time.
Arriving at Rosedale Station. Doors will open on the right.
Then there are other times where I just cannot maintain that mind frame and my control just goes. I'm like, kind of like, oh my god, what am I going to do? And I feel like I'm going to cry or something. I feel like, what am I going to do? Holy crap, gotta be careful that you don't fall for the nap trap. It'll get you. First thing I gotta do, clock in. Second thing I gotta do, turn on the lights. So most time a chef's job can be pretty stressful. It's very fast paced and it really does depend on the individual and how you can manage it and how much you let things bother you, I guess. I used to go into restaurants if the food was like coming out slow or something came out wrong. I used to be like, oh my god, the fucking chef. It's like, that's the chef's fault. I don't like the chef's doing. That water was just annoying me. I always kind of blamed the chef. And I was like, this shouldn't be, he's a chef, he should know what he's doing, he should be able to do this. Now that I actually have become behind the scenes, become the cook, let me just tell you, it's not all rosy and sunshine in the garden all the time. Sometimes it's actually not even the chef's fault. Sometimes the place that the cook is working in don't have enough staff on. Sometimes the reason why things are going so slowly the night before or the day before, the person that was in didn't prep enough food and have enough food ready. Let's just say, for example, I come in and I get nachos. Nachos, you need the nachos, you need pico, you need sour cream, you need jalapenos, you need olives, you need guacamole, you need black beans, you need cheese, grated, you need loads of things to do it. If some of those things aren't prepped, that means I have to go grating cheese, I have to go like making guacamole will take too long. I literally couldn't do that. Get all the veg ready, get all the things ready. If they're not ready from the night before, the night before it was really busy and there was a wave of people in, like there's literally nothing you can do. So you have to move slow. And some people blame the waiters. It's got nothing to do with the waiters. I can guarantee you that if there's something going on, more than likely it's the cook, and more than likely he's having prep issues, not enough staff working. Basically, it's either the manager or the guy who's running the actual restaurant, owns the restaurant, wants to like cut back and save money or whatever, or people haven't anticipated it to be as busy. But I guarantee you, most cooks are in there working their balls off, trying to get the food out as quick as they can at the highest quality that they can, from what I see. So next time you're going to a restaurant, things are taking a bit slowly, maybe there's something small wrong with your food or something, just realize that the staff are trying their best. I am sure in most places. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, we're all human. There's going to be mistakes. Things aren't always going to run smoothly. That's life. It's just the way it is. No matter what line of work you go into, no matter what, things are going to go wrong. So think about that the next time you go complaining and whining to a waitress or waiter, blaming them or effing the cook out of it when it could be somebody else's fault. So you're probably wondering, how did this happen? What triggered me to want to make this video? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little stressful story that happened yesterday morning that has changed my perception on what I said. I was wrong. I was wrong. You hear that? So I was opening up the Italian restaurant yesterday morning, which was fine. Got here on time, got everything set up. Beautiful. But the night before, which I had been working as well, we ran out of 2 different pastas. We ran out of the spaghetti, we ran out of the rigatoni, which are 2 of the most popular pastas that we have. So straight away I went making the rigatoni. I'd made a decent amount of rigatoni by the time they come in. I used this machine over here, the pasta machine, and I had made that. Straight away a guy comes in and he goes, I'm here for the catering order. Catering order? I was like, sorry, we haven't done anything. I turned back to my work colleague Rio. I was like, this guy said there's a catering order. Isn't a catering order? Straight away I was like, oh, this is my fault. The manager forgot to tell us that there was a catering order. So straight away we were like, shit. So I had to make like 8 pastas really, really fast, get them into the thing. She had to make 4 pizzas. We got them out or whatever. Next thing, out of nowhere, I was like, I came into work expecting to get loads of prep done in the morning, because normally it's quiet in the morning. The whole restaurant filled up, right? All those seats filled up. See that? Going to that door? There was nearly a full queue going out the door. It was busier than any Saturday or Friday night that I've done in here, ever. Like, it was insane. So every time a customer came up, we had to explain that we didn't have 2 of the main pastas. We had to go showing them the pastas and stuff. I was in here like going crazy on the hobs, putting down pastas. I didn't even know whether we needed them or not, and got crazy busy. All the while we're meant to be doing prep, and we're low on multiple different things throughout the restaurant. So we have 5 different pastas. We've got rigatoni, spaghetti, bucatini, tagliatelle and tresce. We actually ran out of tresce and we have no spaghetti. And the bucatini is like a really thick spaghetti, but it takes twice as long to cook. So loads of people wanted that when they wanted the dishes that had the spaghetti. So it was taking twice as long to cook also. Because I was making so much pastas, the water was getting low on the thing because it was soaking into all the pastas, and you have to put a bit of the water into each dish. And if you turn on the cold and have it running too quickly, it cools down the actual water, so the pasta cooks a lot slower. So I was trying to like manage it all together. Next thing, I got 3 pomodoras. Made the 3 pomodoras, fished them out. They came up, it wasn't cooked properly in the middle. This is the pasta that takes ages to cook. I knew that the temperature had been low in this, so I had to go make them brand new pomodoras. I told them I'd throw chicken into it for nothing. Like, it was just crazy, because I was like, this is going to take for ages. It's going to take so long to get these pastas out, and they had already been waiting a while already. Like, God knows how long they were actually waiting there. It was just nuts. That went on for 2.5 hours, and then eventually it quietened down, thank God. Got back to prepping. I stayed an extra hour at work yesterday, which I didn't have to do. I was like, to hell with it, I'm gonna do it. They're really good to me. I made a slight boo-boo the last day, so I was like, I'll make it up to them. I'll wait in and I'll finish off prepping the pastas. So it was really stressful. There was one stage I was at here cooking away at my station, and I just felt like I wanted to cry or something. You know, like, there was just a big queue where people were waiting. I knew that this place was known for quickness. It was a Friday morning. People probably weren't used to this. There was other small, minor, like, details going on as well, but that was the gist of it. So I tried my best. So remember, everybody, we are trying our best here. Give us a break. Turn your mind into positive. Don't be getting all worked up and negative and blaming and giving out. This is just life. Sometimes you gotta wait for something. No point getting stressed out and ruining your day, ruining your meal, ruining everything. If you think about it, if you go negative in a restaurant, you're like, oh, the fucking chef's taking too long, or it's the waiter, it's the waitress. How are you gonna enjoy your meal properly? By the time the meal gets there, you don't even want to eat it because you're so fucking angry about it. Get over it, move on, wait, think about it. Be like, okay, food's taking extra long, maybe it's gonna be extra special, maybe it's gonna be extra tasty. Maybe they put more love into it. Because sometimes I actually do take take a bit more time with the food to try and actually put more love into the food, have it looking better, put more effort. I feel if you put more effort, have it looking better, sometimes actually think, okay, I'm putting love into this food now. What if I was out there and I got this in front of me? That's actually what I try to do sometimes. Give us a fucking break, man. I need to stop making this video now because I need to start prepping some food and get back and actually get back to work. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, the bell, bring. I want people to understand what cooks, waiters, waitresses go through. They try their best. I want people to change their mind frame when they go into a restaurant, things don't go smoothly, so that you can actually enjoy your meal, not get into a negative headspace. So you might like this video as well, share it, tell someone to watch it who goes into restaurants, complains because of negative Nancy. Send this video to them. I'll fucking tell them. I'll tell them. Next time you go for dinner with them, it'll be a real positive experience, I guarantee you. Have a good day. Bye. Can I take your order, please?